So today on D-mon's Garage, we're going to talk about strip over street. Generally at the strip, it's a more controlled environment. It's a lot safer. Now, when you're out on the street, you're out there doing illegal stuff. You know, sometimes there's big money involved. I've seen people get knocked out at the strip over money situations. In the street, well, worse things can happen. I had a friend, and this goes back years and years ago. I don't even know if I was born when it happened. He borrowed his brother's Corvette and went out for a race. Well, he went out to go cruise and got himself involved in a race. The deal was he was going, winner got either the other guy's rims or $500. My friend had come up with $500 for this race. They go out. He races them, and he puts about a whole car gap on them. They get back, and he goes, oh, well, you know, I'll follow you over to your house so you can take my rims off. Guy starts screaming, oh, that's not a stock car. Never said it was a stock car. Right? Well, he goes, and he continues to carry on, and just, when my buddy wasn't looking, knocked him cold out. Never saw him again. Well, you know, if he would have lost the $500, you know. And there are people that do go, you know, there's people that all they're concerned about is winning their bet. Whether they're racing you or they're just betting on and don't even care who you are. Go out and, oh, I had to go pick up a rock and drop a handful of sand across the lane or anything else. So the other problem with racing on the street is you're also putting your car out on the line, you're putting your license, your life, everything else. No one's ever gotten pulled over at the track for a speed competition, unlike on the street. You know, cops show up out of nowhere, stupid stuff happens, and guess what? If you kill someone on the street, even if you're not the one that caused it or anything else, guess what? You were involved in that speed competition, and they're going to come after you too.
Is there anyone you would recommend a street race to?
Not generally. You know, there are guys that go out and hustle and can make very large money and whatnot, but at the same note, you're taking a lot of risk at that. Not saying that, you know, I would never go out into Mexico and, you know, pull a little shenanigans or, you know, launch a car or, you know, especially in my youth. But, you know, on the same note, now I make a living driving. So there's a good chance that, on a bad night, lose my license, huge fines, my car gets impounded. Also at the track, there's generally ambulance, fire trucks, emergency response teams. It doesn't even have to be your car that has the accident. It happens all the time. Someone, for whatever reason, either hits a wall, crosses lanes, they smack into someone else. The other thing is when you get to the track, make sure those guys are there. Most places, they're usually there. Sometimes those guys disappear or don't show up, and the promoters will continue to run the race. If you found this useful, well, you could like, you could subscribe, you could share.